This is what we're making today. I've never done this before, never gone live before, so we'll see how it goes. This is what we're making. So I'm supposed to be reviewing this product here. It is a Ryobi, and it's a hot glue gun that's battery operated. And I will say so far, I love that it doesn't have a cord, so it's not constantly falling off the table. Super nice. But something I don't love about it is that it just continually drips all the time. I do find that annoying. Not the end of the world, but annoying. Okay, so cute little bucket from the Dollar Tree, and I already cut a piece of foam and hot glued it in there. When I made the other one, I did that ahead of time. So, and then you fill it up with some rocks. Move that out of the way so I don't burn myself. I just got these rocks from my backyard because I'm cheap. And just fill it up. So that way when you put the topiary in, it doesn't fall over. This is just to hold the bucket down. So use as much rocks or as little as rocks, but I mean it does have to be heavy enough that it holds it down. I'm just doing this on my phone, so I apologize if the audio is terrible. Also, my neighbor decided right when I started doing this to mow the grass. It's okay. I don't mind. I'd rather his grass be mowed. So I'm working with it. It's not that big of a deal. All right. So then you just fill this up with rocks. It's up to here with rocks. And then you can just set that aside because you're not going to use that right away. So I got these for $1 a piece at the dollar store. And then they had little bows on them that I took off, and I just set them aside because I'm going to reuse them. And then I'm going to copy the same pattern I have over here. This is a backdrop for our neighborhood that I'm making, or that I made to take pictures in front of. And we've got a little bench and some blankets that are going to go over the bench to cover the bench because the bench is kind of just a bench. And then we're going to connect all these together like this, and it will form that one, like that. And they're a little long, so I just use a regular like butter knife, or not butter knife, I'm sorry, a regular kitchen knife that's just bread knife, which I know I'm very aware that I could use like a jigsaw or a table saw. I'm very aware of that, but this is literally MDF board, so it's super easy to cut, so it's not really necessary for me to get out all of my other tools just to that one. The bottom one doesn't get it because you need the point to go down to the foam. So just the first two get cut off just a little bit. And literally it snaps right off, like super easy. Anyway, and then this one goes in the middle, this one goes on the top. Look back there and make sure I'm right. And then you're just gonna use your hot glue. I do love how easy this is to pull. Apparently I have 0 grip strength, so it's super nice how easy it is to pull, like the trigger on it. So I do really like that. And see, you can already tell it's coming together pretty cute. I will say the glue that is in this, I don't know, it's definitely not the same kind of glue like the glue stick. It's definitely not the same kind of glue that's in a normal glue stick, because like once it's stuck, it does not come undone. So be prepared for that. I was definitely not. I was like, oh, I can resituate it like I normally do with my other ones. Nope, I could not. Not the end of the world, but something to know. And there you go. See, the backs are just kind of super glued together, or hot glued together like this. And it just is kind of cute. It's not super huge. It's only about 3 feet I do think that this is probably the highest it could possibly be because they're kind of flimsy. I mean, like, it's relatively thick, but once you stick it down in there, it you know, a good gust of wind would definitely blow it over. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind. Let's see. Yeah. And now we're gonna set that aside and let it dry on its back, and then we're just gonna. We had taken these off. We're just gonna put them back on because they were a little bit further down, and I wanted them a little higher. So we're just gonna literally glue them right back on, like they were always there. Only now they're on both. They're attached to both eggs at the top. And and I'm gonna put one on the bottom. And I'm actually this hot glue is definitely hotter than the normal hot glue. I'm gonna go ahead and go do that on the other one too, because I didn't do it before, but then I think I decided I wanted to. Okay, then all you do, stand up, and you're gonna just stick it straight down into your, see? Pretty neat. There you go. Ah! Oops. Accidents happen. Here we go. And that's it. And then you just fill, I'm gonna set that aside and have, of course they're gone. This right here, that you're gonna break open, and then I put a little bit of rocks in each one. Now if a little kid picked this up because he was looking for eggs, he might be disappointed that there wasn't any candy in it. And then I just put like a little bead of glue right on the outside edge, just so that it makes it so that they don't pop right open. And I just wipe the glue, if you don't mind getting a little burn. And then I'm just gonna put them in there, and I just decorate the whole bottom of the bottom of it, just so it's a little bit higher up. Maybe I'll lift this up a little bit, like this, and then we'll be done. So then we're just gonna fill these up one at a time. A little bit of rocks. These are just rocks that I got from my backyard, which is a gravel pit for a fire pit. And then we're gonna just, there you go, do that. You just kind of set them in there, and they're just cute. I mean, you can't see them, but if you're standing above it, it's just better than seeing a whole bed of rocks in there, and also better than seeing the little green foam. I mean, it's not, you wouldn't have to do this. It's kind of just preferential. But that's it. So I hope you enjoyed watching a little bit of some craft time with me, Kelly. It says it's just Neo, but my name is Kelly. And hope you enjoyed. Oh, I don't know how to stop this. How do I stop it? I don't know how to stop it. Is that? Are you sure you want to stop streaming?